Hi, hi. Hi, hi. How's it going, everyone? Hi, Groban. Hi, Tomo. How y'all doing today? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you guys had a good weekend. Uh, my weekend was alright. I don't know what happened this weekend. So on Friday night, I had Thai and I got sick, and I was sick the next day. Which meant I started to play D&D and I was feeling bad, but not like, I was like, I can do this. And then halfway through, I was like, I cannot do this. Which was rough. But it's fine. It's not the end of the world. And then I did like yard work and stuff. I got like the last mow of the year in, basically. But today was fine. I took it kind of easy at work today because I needed to for sanity's sake. Today's been fine. Bit of a tiring weekend, but doing better. I'm glad you're doing better at least. On the upswing is always good. But today we're doing a couple things. We're opening a Tokyo treat box. We are picking a fan name. I'm tired of not having something to call you guys. Every time I've wanted to be like, hey, insert fan name here, we're doing this. Slime Minions. So I think Slime Minions is fine. I think it's alright. I don't think it's bad by any means. I just think we can do better. Hi Groven. Hi Honless. I think Slime Minions is okay. If we can't come to something, if we can't like really feel good about something, I think Slime Minions is good. But we're picking something today. We're not ending stream until we pick something. Which, knowing my indecisive ass, could take us all the rest of stream. But we're doing that, and then if we have time, I don't know how much time we're gonna have. We'll work on the city that we were working on last time. What that basically boils down to is naming a bunch of things and like portioning out magic items to stores, which is probably not particularly interesting to watch, but I want to show how I do it anyways, in case someone in the future was like, hey, how does this work, you know? Again, show my process by which I do things. Basically, it involves me rolling on a dragon's horde and then just divvying up the dragon's horde to places. But that's the agenda today. I'm starving, so let's transition here. I did not eat dinner. The Tokyo treat box will be my dinner. One second. This button. And hi. Hi. This is my keyboard. It glows. I usually have it glowing, but I didn't want it to be on camera like that, so. I'm gonna pick this up and move it over to the side here. So, I have November's box. Oh, that is backwards. You'll notice that it is reversed for you. Again, this is my right hand over here, because otherwise the camera would be backwards, and I would have to hold things away from me to be facing you. I have no idea what's in the box yet. Fauna Mother, yes. It is unfortunately still Fauna. I really was hoping the Amaya like pad, like what do you call it, desk mat would come in. But it just shipped today, actually. I got the email that was like, hey, we've shipped this, and I was like, well, I guess it'll be for next time. I really can't wait. I really, really like the art on Amaya's new desk bag. Go buy Amaya's merch if you haven't already. We'll open this up. Alright, I gotta do that. I know you said you were waiting to, like, make sure your finances were all in order. If I recall correctly, that's what you said. But buy it anyways. I legitimately didn't even check my bank account when I bought it. I was like, oh, okay, then you have no excuse. I literally didn't even check my bank account when I, like, bought it. I was like, Amaya drop merch? I'm buying this. So, alright, let's open this bad boy up. So, here we got Osaka Snackathon. I guess it's Osaka themed. Let's close this. It's the card. It says hello from Osaka. It says Osaka sights and street eats are unbeatable, from the iconic Glico Running Man to Dontonbori bites like takoyaki and okonomiyaki. There's always something tasty and terrific around the corner. Get ready to dash through Osaka's delightful flavors with our treats. It's a delicious food marathon you don't want to miss. So, hello from Osaka. I'm gonna end up moving this box for the record. So here is Osaka, I guess. I'm not sure what this is. This is like a sky tower of some kind, and like it looks like a hot air balloon. Oh, I wonder what this Kit Kat flavor is. It looks like there's a bag of chips. Oh, maybe there's a drink in here. Let me go find that. I will, if there's like a drink in here, I'm gonna go stick it in the fridge and we can try it later on stream. I have no idea what, I don't know anything about Osaka, now that I'm thinking about it. This month we're racing through Japan's culinary capital. I'm reading this down here. Osaka. It looks like there's like a lot of like running. Glico's Running Man. I guess that's this. They're referencing that. Osaka is Japan's foodie paradise. It's very close. It's just a short bullet train ride from Tokyo. Let's see. The City of Snacks. In Dontonbori, a famous district in Osaka, discover tempting stalls. It looks like they have a lot of food stalls. Takoyaki, which is fried dough filled with octopus, and okonomiyaki, which is savory pancakes. Savory pancakes to me sounds like crepes, because there are savory crepes. There's also sweet crepes, but Kit Kat Mont Blanc. I have no idea what that is. All right, we're gonna open this up. Let's open this up and see what's what before we like really get into the book. Let me see if there's like a can in here. I can't really. Yeah, let me fold this back because it's against my monitor. It looks like some sort of crab seaweed thing. Some Coke mochi, maybe? Here's the Kit Kats. I have no idea what Mont Blanc is. It looks like a giant stack of pancakes, though. I'm very interested to try one of these. Kit Kat's one of my brothers. The ramen is cup ramen this time. Look at that. I've never had it be cup ramen, which actually means we could have this on stream. I could set it to boil and make it. I don't know how entertaining that would be. Maybe this is like the thing I do before we switch. At 8:30, I'm gonna have to go feed my cat, so maybe like then I'll. If there is a drink in here, I don't see a drink yet. I don't know what this is, but it looks spongy and tasty. Just gonna open this. There is a drink in here. Look at that. What is this? Sangria. Ume flavored soda. Ume is like white grapes, I believe. I'm gonna go stick this in the fridge. And I'll go try it later. So I will actually be right back. Let me get all of these out of here. Oh, there's a huge bag of chips. Look at that bag of chips. It's wasabi chips. See that? Wasabi. I don't know if you can see that wasabi on there. Okay, let me open this box. I might eat this whole fucking box. I'm starving. I didn't have dinner because I knew I was doing this. This box is like 1,600 calories in total, so I might just eat it. It's like all of this entire box, minus the Kit Kats, because Kit Kats are pretty expensive. This entire bag of Kit Kats is like 700 calories. But minus this, the rest of this, including the ramen, is like 1,600 calories. So I'm gonna go stick this can in the fridge. I will be right back. Kit Kats are your weakness? I do not blame you. So I have, for me it's women. Shut the fuck up, harmless. I don't know, would you guys be interested in me eating, the cup noodles on stream? So, in every box, I've had 4 of these now. This is my 5th. The ramen has been the best thing. Yes. I don't remember what I asked. Did I ask if it would be fine, or did I ask if you guys would mind? Because yes means something different either way. Yes. Okay. Alright. I see how it is. But it's fine. Okay. Because I don't know if you guys would be fine with me slurping, but usually the ramen's the best thing. And I will make the ramen how I make most all of my ramen, which means it'll have an egg in it. But I'm very interested to see what's what. So we'll start. We'll just go in order of what's in here, because now I have the whole snack box laid out. So first up is always the Kit Kat. Okay, so the Kit Kat is Kit Kat Mont Blanc, and you can see it has like a stack of pancakes on it or something. I don't know what that means, if I'm being honest. It says Autumn Sweets Mont Blanc. Alright, let's read the description. Go the distance with Kit Kat Mont Blanc. Just like the classic chestnut dessert, these Kit Kats are simply sweet with hints of chestnut and white chocolate. Interesting. Let me do this. Alright. So let's open this up. Got our Kit Kat here. This Kit Kat's like very pretty. You can see it has like fall leaves, like maple leaves on it. Like Japanese maple. It's very aesthetic. So, it said it was chestnut and white chocolate, and I don't know how I feel about that, because, frankly, neither of those things are my favorites. I've had roasted chestnuts, They're not really my favorite nut. Maybe people make them poorly, but they never have enough seasoning of any kind on them. White chocolate is probably my least favorite chocolate. I'm a big dark chocolate stan more than anything. Oh, whoa, okay. So, first off, definitely tastes like white chocolate. But it also has a very, like nutty flavor. It doesn't taste like chestnuts, but it's it's almost like earthy. It's almost like an earthy, nutty flavor. More than like it's not like peanuts, because peanuts have a very distinct peanut-y flavor. And it's not like any other nut. It doesn't even taste like chestnuts really. It tastes like almost like an earthy nut. It was very tasty. Usually the Kit Kats are like the second best thing. It's actually not that sweet, if I'm being honest. It's because it's so again, almost like earthy. It's kind of savory in a weird way. It's really good. It's really good. It's not sweet. It's sweet, but it's not too sweet, you know? It doesn't have that classic candy cloyingly sweet flavor. Let me grab my trash can. I cannot show my trash can on screen. It has it has trash in it that would help. Alright. Let's see what this next page says. Osaka on screen. Our favorite anime adventures in Osaka. Magical shopping arcade Abenobashi. Don't know what that is. Oh, Card Captor Sakura. Oh, interesting. Huh. 10-year-old Chie from Chie the Brat. And Lovely Complex. I don't know most of these anime. Card Captor Sakura here, obviously. Big shout out, but I don't know the other ones. I'll have to go check them out. Lovely Complex sounds good. It says a tall girl and a short boy navigate insecurities and unexpected romance through comedic ups and downs in Osakan high school. Gotta love me some rom-com. So, also, tall girl, short boy, peak pairing. Alright, let's see here. Excuse me. Japanese plum soda. Oh, ume is plum. So, Japanese plum soda, that is in the fridge. Tart and sweet ume, or Japanese plum, can't be beat. So, it's like a plum soda. Then we got salsa sauce katsu bites. Sprint through bold flavors with this spicy Osaka favorite. Soft and crispy like katsu. A deep fried porklet. These bites leave a slight tingle of flavorful salsa. That is these. So, if you didn't catch the last one of these, God, me, and who? I know, right? If you didn't catch the last one, I'm a huge fan of spicy food. If there is a spicy option of a food, usually that's the better option. In my opinion. Which is correct. So. Here's what they look like. They're a lot bigger than I expected. I was expecting them to be about half this size, like a Chex Mix, but they're about twice a Chex Mix size. Oh, whoa. They're dense. So, when they said soft and crispy like a katsu, that's very accurate. Whoa. Okay. The spice is they're not terribly spicy. They're pretty mild. The spice is kind of salsa-y. It tastes kind of like a red salsa that you might expect, like, you dip tortilla chips in. But the texture is very interesting because they do have, like, a very crispy exterior, but it's like a breadcrumb exterior. The inside is very soft and chewy. It's very strange. I'm not gonna lie. It is exactly like eating like a fried pork cutlet or something, which is not at all what I would expect. There's also not that many in here. Oh, last time we rated these. Let me rate these. And the Kit Kat. These I would probably... Did we do letter or number ratings? I don't remember. Do you guys know? Does anyone know? Also, I totally forgot my water. I have a little bit of Gatorade left, but... I would give these like a B. I'd have to double check. I think I did number or letter rating. These I would give a B tier too. They're fine. The texture would take some getting used to, I think. The taste is fine. It really just is like a texture thing, I think, for me. They're definitely edible. I could smash a million of these because I'm hungry. But I think overall I'd give them a B. I think if they had either a bit more kick, I think I would like them if the flavor was slightly different. Because it's a very, like, classic red tomato salsa taste. I think I would prefer something that's a bit more... this is not the right word, but exotic is almost what I want to say. Because, like, this kind of flavor I taste all the time, right? Which is weird to say because I don't taste this kind of snack all the time. The Kit Kats are S tier, though. Kit Kats are always S tier. I mean, it's a Kit Kat. What's not to like? I think the Kit Kats this time are especially good because of the... It has, like... They're not super sweet. Alright. The next up is the Ponsuke Nori and Salt Snacks. That is these. Ponsuke Nori. So Nori is seaweed. Ponsuke, I think, is these. Like, it's like a swirl or something. I'm not really sure what this means. I have no idea. Perfect for snacking on the go. These treats are race ready. Yeah, pon to me means like either clumsy or something, but I don't know what the suke. Suke to me is like reminds me. What else has the suffix of suke? I don't know. It says perfect for snacking on the go. These treats are race ready. Crunchy like senbei Japanese rice crackers. These seaweed-flavored snacks are sweet and salty. So, I have had seaweed as a snack, and I thought it was terrible. Mostly because it's paper, you know? And it tastes like you're eating paper. Can I get someone to type literally anything? I don't care what it is. It said my chat disconnected. Anything. Hi, Amo! Amo! Hi. I hope you're well. You sweetest bean, you. Thank you. Also, chat appears to be working. But hi. You're the sweetest beach. No, you. No, you. For those who don't know, Amaret is a wonderful streamer, content creator, singer, streams on Twitch. And please, for the love of God, go follow her. Amo has one of the most beautiful voices known to man. So please, please, please go follow her and support her. Watch, no, thank you. I can't because it's the truth. I will not stop speaking the truth. Also, any tasty snacks? We're barely getting into it. We've tried the Kit Kat. Kit Kat was Mont Blanc flavored, which I'm not really sure. It's like a chestnutty thing. It was white chocolate and chestnut flavored. These were very good. They were not very sweet, which I liked. There's also a soda, which I stuck in the fridge, and we will have later. And there's cup ramen that I cannot wait to try because usually the ramen's the best thing. But we just tried like these salsa katsu bites, which were interesting, more than they were good. They were fine. It tasted like red tomato salsa, you know? But they had the texture of like a pork cutlet, like a katsu cutlet. And I'm like, in a bite-sized snack, it was very weird. It was fine though, you know, it was serviceable. We're trying the second one here, which is the Ponsuke Nori. It's like a seaweed snack, so does sound weird, but in a good way. It wasn't bad. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't bad. I would eat a million of them, but I would eat a million of a lot of things. So it was weird. It was very weird. I was not used to the texture of it because it was like, you know, it was like soft on the inside, but breadcrumby on the outside. It was very strange. So these are the Ponsuke Nori snacks. They're like seaweed flavored rice cracker things. Okay, these are just rice crackers, just in a ball. Okay. Nori eating Nori snacks. Yes, I am. Before I chose this name before I realized that Nori meant seaweed in Japanese. A long time ago. When did I? I've been Norisvastrada since 2014. But you graded snacks in letter tiers last time. Thank you, Tamo. Thank you for checking. These are not bad. These taste like Cracker Jacks to me. If you've not had Cracker Jacks, they're like popcorn, like caramel popcorn. This tastes kind of like that. I don't taste any seaweed. They're kind of like salty sweet. It's very much like a sweet popcorn type flavor. And they're puffy, which also gives it like an air to like a Lend popcorn. But yeah, it tastes kind of like caramel popcorn. It tastes like Cracker Jack to me. If you've had Cracker Jack, I know we have plenty of people who are not from America in here, so I cannot guarantee that you've had it. But it's like a caramel popcorn. Without the caramel flavor, it's just sweet. It's like sweet popcorn. They're quite good though. It's been too long for you. That's fair. I get Cracker Jack like once every few years, just to like relive childhood. Because it's one of those snacks that like you never get, but they still come with a little like book in it with like stickers in it. So I think I might have asked this last time, but what's your guys' like favorite like type of snack? Do you guys like Like little things like this, where you can like pop a bunch of them in your mouth that are like small. Do you like chips or crisps if you're Amo? Do you like are you partial to candies or what? What's your go-to snack? Chips, birdseed. Hi, Pigeon. Hi. I hope you're well. We're eating snacks before we choose a fan name. Speaking of fan names, Amo has one of the best fan names. Amo's fans are the Fam Bam Lam Bam, which is the greatest thing to say. The Fam Bam Lam Bam, and we really like it when she says Fam Bam Lam Bam. Do not let her tell you otherwise. The what? The Fam Bam Lam Bam. Definitely candies or cookies if they're available. Some nights pistachios. I really like pistachios and other nuts. But they are way too calorically dense for me. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. It's Fam Bam a Lam Bam. Fam Bam a Lam Bam. It's so fun to say. Nah, I'm cooked. It doesn't help that you have the Quebec accent, so I assume that doesn't help. But Pigeon, I hope you're doing well. I hope everything with your job is going well. I hope Honkai Star Rail is going well. Also, your Quebec accent isn't even that bad. That's actually really true. Your Quebec accent isn't that bad. I've heard way worse. But these were pretty good. I would give these like a solid A tier. They taste basically like a sweet, like caramely popcorn. You could pass as an American? Probably. Maybe. The answer is definitely maybe. Doing great, thank you. Pigeon, if you remember, you were doing that event, that like Fixtural Garden event. I did that event like over the weekend. It was a lot of fun. Alright, let's see here. Osaka versus Tokyo. Japanese sounds different depending on your land. In Osaka, be sure to say Nambo instead of Ikura. Ikura? When checking the price of your souvenir snacks. Why does it say Ikura? Ikura is like a roe eggs. Like the flying fish roe, I think. Snack Showdown. Unlike in Tokyo, where expensive and fast food restaurants are all the rage, Osaka is all about street eats that won't break the bank. Osaka is known for its friendly, laid-back, and hilarious locals, while in Tokyo, people are on the move, preferring formalities and a fast-paced lifestyle. And apparently, people stand on different sides of the road. In Tokyo, people stand on the left, while people in Osaka stand on the right, when like on an escalator and stuff like that. Based on this, I would very much prefer Osaka. I'm a big like street food person. I like I'm like prefer like laid back rather than like always go. Can sushi be considered a snack? I got a personal roller. Damn, that's crazy. I would love to. I would love sushi. So good. There's a place, a local place, so I cannot unfortunately name it. Place near me that's has really good sushi. I love going there. Okay, so we got 4 things here. 2 sweet and 2 savory. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna start here with the Ramune Dorayaki. Got a second wind with this fluffy dorayaki, a Japanese pancake stuffed with sweet red bean paste. with filling flavored like ramune, a popular lemon lime soda. This dorayaki is a fun take on a Japanese classic. So, two things. One, dorayaki. They've sent so since I've had like 4 or 5 of these, I've had this kind of like fluffy pancake before, and it fucking slaps. It's really good, and it always arrives hella soft. Another thing, if this thing is traditionally red bean paste, I really want to try that. I love red bean paste. This is ramune, which is also pretty good. Ramune is basically Sprite. Same, oh my god, I know, right? It's so good. Ramune is basically Sprite, and I have no idea how that translates to fluffy pancake filling. So let's give this a shot. Okay, if I can open the bag, please. Would one of you gentlemen like to come help open this pancake for me? Oh my god. Oh, here, I'll just tear it open. So, you can see that it comes with like an air absorbent and oxygen absorbent. A lot of snacks come with these because it keeps them really soft. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but it's literally like a pancake. I'm on an X. Hi, I hope streaming's going well. I got it up to day 9 in winter. Hell yeah. Nice, congratulations. I hope you're having a lot of fun with that. But these are the dorayaki. They're like pancakes. Let me see if I can break it open and see the filling. Oh, the filling is blue. Look at that. So ramune is like a blue, like, it's clear, but it traditionally comes in like a blue soda thing. Looks like this. But ramune is like a lemon lime. So, oh my god. What the fuck? It tastes a lot like lemon lime. It's like literally like Sprite filling. That's so fucking weird. It's so good. It's really good. It's really tasty. What on earth? It's so weird, bro. I'm really struggling to comprehend this. Look at this. It's like the filling is like a paste. It's like I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like a give me peace. Come over, pigeon. Fly on over. It's very, very lemon lime. So ramune, if you've never had lemon, like I said, it's kind of like Sprite. It's slightly different, but it's basic. It's lemon lime, you know. This is very much that squashed between two like very fluffy pancakes. Like, imagine two like fluffy American pancakes with a Sprite paste filling in it. It's so strange. I'm a fan though. You're excited that Dragon Quest III's HD 2D remake comes out this week? Okay. One, I'm not sure what that is. But I hope you have a shitload of fun. If it sounds like you've played either the games before or the Dragon Quest 2 and 3, 2 and 1. Dragon Quest is like the classic game, isn't it? It's like the super classic game. I don't remember. The one that like invented slimes. Is that Dragon Quest? Am I thinking of a different game? Wow, this is so weird. It's so weird because the paste isn't fizzy, but you can tell that it came from soda. Yeah. Dragon Quest was one of the big games. I'm going to my Asian market right now. I don't know if you can find this, but ramune dorayaki. I don't know if you can see that. Ramune dorayaki. I don't know if you can find this there, but... Hi, Emily. Dragon Quest made slime properly yet? Okay. You're going to try. I wish you the best of luck because this is really fucking good. The metal slime, which I like a lot? Hell yeah. But yes, Emily, the answer is yes, and you're looking at it. It's like fluffy pancakes with ramune filling. It's like a Sprite filling. It's very strange. It's like a lemon lime Sprite filling. It's really good. Is that pancake? Yes, it is. It's like soft, fluffy pancakes. If you're unfamiliar, Tokyo Treat is like they like send Japanese flavored Japanese snacks. This month's theme is Osaka, so these are like Osaka snacks. So it's like the Nihon box. Yeah, it's kind of like that. But this is like a ramune pancake. You want pancakes? They're really good. This is really good. It's very strange, but it's really tasty. This is S tier for sure. Alright. We got a white chocolate crunch. So this is our second white chocolate thing. So the Kit Kats this month were the Mont Blanc, which was like the chestnut and white chocolate. This is another white chocolate thing. This is white chocolate crunch. Osaka's entertainment stars shine bright, but this star-shaped snack is ready to steal the show. Crunch into this light and airy treat coated in white chocolate and feel like you're running on air. So it looks like, if you remember last time we had something similar to this, it was like a tube. The last time it was like an almost a barbecue flavor, I want to say. But this one says it's covered in white chocolate. I'm very interested to see what it comes out as, because the last time it was like a giant Cheeto, basically. Like a Cheeto puff, more or less. So this is what it looks like. It's not covered in white chocolate. Like, it doesn't have a white chocolate exterior. It has, like, it's just crisped up. Whoa. Okay. So, one, it does taste like a Cheeto Puff. It's like a very thick Cheeto Puff. It's still light and airy, but it's got some a little bit of density to it. It tastes very much like white chocolate. It's like super white chocolatey. It really is just like a white chocolate Cheeto Puff. It's very interesting. I don't know how I feel about it. It's not bad. It's for sure not bad. I might give this like an A tier. Maybe a low A, high B tier. It's definitely not bad. It's pretty good. White chocolate is not my favorite, but it's alright. Alright, and then we got two kinds of chips here. We'll start here because it's in, like, right in front of me. So it's maybe like the blood type? Yes, it is. This is squid and pickled ginger tempura chips. Feel like you're racing past the fried squid stands in Dontonbori with these bite-sized snacks. Seasoned with pickled ginger, these chips are savory, salty, and have a light, sweet finish. I'm very curious to see how this tastes, because one, I like squid, so I'm a huge fan of squid. I've had squid fried and not fried. But it says it's pickled ginger, which if you don't know, pickled ginger is gari, or at least the pickled ginger I'm familiar with is gari, which is like the stuff that's served alongside sushi as a palate cleanser. You're like supposed to eat the pickled ginger like between bites of sushi. Usually you see it on your plate like alongside wasabi if you order sushi at a store. So I'm very curious to see what this tastes like. The brand it looks like is Beni Shoga Ikaten. Unless that's what this is. Open this up. Oh, whoa, look at that. They really looks like shaved pieces of squid. Interesting. Wow, this is very strong. So, a lot of Japanese snacks, they either really fucking punch you in the face or they're like pretty subtle. This is the former. It has a very, very strong, like, ocean flavor. It's very fishy. It does taste, I mean, it tastes like calamari in a way. It's like crispy instead of like having the meat in it. It's like pressed. It's very interesting. It's very tasty. I'm a big fan of this. I love seafood. For those who don't know, my family is Puerto Rican. So I've had a lot of seafood. I love seafood. This shit goes hard. It's very salty. Maybe a bit too salty for me, but it is really good. I thought you were American? Shut the fuck up, on list. Although, if you're not being sarcastic, which I assume you are, Puerto Ricans are Americans. If you just genuinely don't know, all Puerto Ricans are American citizens. It was a little Vine reference? Oh. Okay, alright. You get a pass. Unfortunately, I don't know Vine. I grew up, like, in the era where you would expect me to know Vine, but I just never had it. I didn't have a smartphone at the time, like, Vine was popular. So I just don't know Vines. Grandma, shut the fuck up. These are very good, though. They're very, very fishy. It's very strange. They're, like, super oceany and super salty. Almost feels betrayed. Completely missed out on mine. I so feel you. It's so strange because it's like I am 1000%. Everyone I knew around me was talking about Vines, but I just never got the references. When Vine was big, the people around me were like super into them, and occasionally they would like show me them, but I don't remember any of that. They're very good though. I give these an A. They're a bit too salty for me, but they're not bad. They're definitely pretty good. Didn't have much internet activity and missed a lot. That's super valid. I remember having to go to the library to play RuneScape. Okay, so that's the squid and pickled ginger chips. They're very good. I didn't talk about this, but it's reminding me here. They're pickled ginger tempura chips. The outside texture was very much tempura-y. Like, it had a very strong tempura thing. You were out of high school by the time Vine got big? That's fair. I don't know, that means you might be slightly older than me. I think I was in high school when Vine got big. So this is the, Koikea wasabi seaweed chips. I wonder if these have wasabi in them. Oh, I was gonna look at the ingredients, and it's all in Japanese. What the fuck? I'm so fucking stupid. I probably won't eat all of these. This is a huge bag of chips. But most wasabi things here in the States are just horseradish. And so I'm wondering if this is, but Japan has like mostly actual wasabi, I think. So I'm wondering if this is like actual wasabi or if it's like horseradishy. Alright. I probably won't eat all of these. This is like it's a huge fucking bag of Ruffles. I mean, they look like Ruffles. They're like wave chips. Whoa. Okay. Huh. What the fuck? Okay, so one, it tastes like what I would consider, like, what I know as American wasabi, which has, like, that horseradishy taste to it. But it's super... Not super. It's not super. It's just muted. So, when you have, like, wasabi here in the States, it's... You know how that, like, horseradish, like, gets up into your nose and, like, aggravates your sinuses and stuff? It has the taste of, like it's almost going to do that and then doesn't. That's how I would describe it. It's... like, it tastes like wasabi. Like, what I know is wasabi. And I can feel it, like, tingling my mouth. But it doesn't aggravate my sinuses at all, like horseradish does. It's pretty tasty. All things considered, it's pretty tasty. It just doesn't make me, like, want to flinch. These are weird. They're good. I don't know how I feel about them. They're like slightly spicy in the way that wasabi is, but they're not, like, it's not really spicy as much as it is, like, tingly. It's really tasty. But it has, like, a very strong wasabi flavor. like you'd have with sushi. That's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna set these down. I don't want to eat all of these. They're really good, though. I don't know what I want to give them. Do I give them, like, an A? I'll give these an A. I don't know where they would be. I don't think I like them enough for them to be S tier. I don't think they're like, I must eat all of these right now. But they have a very distinct flavor. It's a good flavor. And it hits you in the face. I just don't know how I feel about, like, how much it, like, stings without aggravating my sinuses. Oh, it's really interesting. Oh, my cat is here. Hey, bud. He's gonna yell at me soon to feed him, so. I do actually like Japanese chips. There were these butter chips I had once. So good. Butter chips sound like they should be American. It really does. It really does, doesn't it? Is he gonna come visit? Hey, bud. I've never told him to keep off my desk, but he never comes up on this side of the desk. He always comes up behind my TV. Hello. We have a visitor. He's sniffing the... Hi. Hey, bud. You never come up here, on this side. Here. Come here. Come here. Oh, he's trying to leave. Okay, well, he is left. You guys got a glimpse of him, though. He's my most handsome boy. I post him in my Discord quite often, so if you need cat pictures, please do. I know Neotter put some of his cat photos in there today, but I expect him to yell at me. He is so he recently lost weight, and the doctor was like, "Let's just see if he's being picky, and he only wants wet food." So in addition to what you normally feed him, which he's eating less of, like, the dry food, it's like, just give him an extra can of wet food and see if he gains weight. Or if there's, like, actually a problem and he keeps losing weight. And so he's due for his second can of wet food today. Alright, these are very good. They taste really like wasabi. It's crazy. But they don't, like, hurt like wasabi. It's also crazy. I don't know how to feel about these. It's like playing tricks on my mind. Alright. Next is the pull-apart sea animal gummies. That's these, it looks like. Oh, they got like a little tug-of-war thing going on. Let's see here. Keep up the competition with these rippable gummies. Split these chewy, soda-flavored gummies with a friend and see which side wins the prize. Okay, let's see here. Oh, he's like sniffing inside my trash can. There's something he likes in there. Oh, you know what's in the trash can? The squid and the squid tempura chips. That's what he's like really wanting. I can tell. I know it. He really likes seafood a lot, so. Okay, let's see what these look like. Oh, they're small. They're way smaller than I thought. Okay, this is like 2 crabs. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's like 2 crabs in them. I think my camera is just too shitty to see it. You can see that they're like holding on to something. So you pull it apart. Oh my god, these are hard to tear apart. I'm trying to be gentle, but... Oh my god, you really gotta fucking put some force into it. Oh my god. Alright. Looks like this side one. Oh. Okay. So I don't know if I've talked about this. Oh, it has all the different kinds on here. There's 4 kinds. There's, jellyfish. There's, dolphins. There's crabs, and then there's, like, hermit crabs. Those are, like, the 4 different ones. So we got another crab here, it looks like. No, these are the jellyfish. These are the jellyfish. I don't know if you can see that. They're like round on top with like tentacles on the bottom. Crab battle. I don't know if you guys can see this. I don't know if you guys can... Maybe there, my camera's picking it up okay. But Japan has these snacks that are like soda flavored. They're not like Coke flavored. They're closer to like ramen or like a lemon lime flavor. I think that's like Japan's like default soda, as opposed to like Coca-Cola flavor. These are pretty good though. I'm gonna give these a solid like 8 here. They're fun if you give them to kids. They can like really put their backs into Like trying to pull it apart. Here's a hermit crab one. I don't know if you can tell that's hermit crab. Oh, and here's a dolphin one. The dolphins are opposite each other, like yin yang. So one's up and the other one's down. These are not bad. Alright. So next up we got Don Taro Udon snacks. These, so in past they've had similar things before. They're like chopped up ramen noodles. In this case, like udon. It's a crunchy, salty. It has like an umami udon broth flavor. Usually I don't like these. It's like eating crunchy, dry noodles, uncooked noodles. But we'll give them a shot and see how they taste. Hopefully it has an interesting flavor to it at least, but usually I don't like the texture of these, where it's just like eating dry noodles. So you can see here, let me, I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, these are not so bad. These are like closer to like fried air than they are to actual noodles. They're just noodle shaped. You can kind of see here that they have like an inside. I don't know if you guys can tell. But they have like air in the middle. These are not bad at all. They're a bit hard to eat there because they're like crushed up. Especially with gloves, I feel like I'm dropping them everywhere. They're not bad though. These are definitely like B tier or C tier. They just don't have much flavor. They're like of the subtle variety. Ow, I just bit my lip. Okay. Oh, what is this? Manzai Comedy Gold. It looks like there's like a big comedy club in Osaka. It started as a New Year's performance in the high-end period. It's like a witty comedy duo act. Born in Osaka, Manzai features two people exchanging quick puns and hilarious misunderstandings for double the laughs. What makes it Manzai? An odd duo and standout costumes with a giant paper fan. That's Manzai. The serious member, Tsukomi, is usually paired with someone silly, bokeh, for hilarious gags. So it's kind of like a Abbott and Costello, but as like a genre. It seems like. That's very interesting. That's really neat. Abbott and Costello. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The last one on this page is the cola mochi. This one, because they've got like the brown cola, this to me screams that it's gonna taste like Coke and not like ramune. So like sodas are more like like that like lemon lime flavor, and colas are more like the cola flavor. Who's on First is classic. It really is. If you are not from America or have not seen Abbott and Costello, I highly, highly, highly recommend you look up their comedy skit, Who's on First. It's about baseball. It's a comedy skit about baseball, so if you're unfamiliar with baseball, you might not understand. But it's called Who's on First. It's like, well, I don't want to spoil it. This comes with a toothpick. This is like a small mochi. I'll link it in the Discord for you if you've not seen it and want to. But the toothpick, these mochi comes with toothpicks. You stab them in. They're kind of like gel flavored, like jelly. They're like very, very hard jelly. They're squishable, but they're not easy to. It's kind of like a hot tamales or Mike and Ike's texture-wise. These have a very subtle cola flavor. It's definitely cola flavor. It tastes like Coca-Cola. But it's very sweet. Pretty tasty. I don't really have a ton to say about them. It's like cola flavored Red Hots instead of being hot. It's cola. I'm alluding to various candies. If you're unfamiliar with the candies I'm speaking of, I apologize. But they're like, it's almost like slightly pasty. I could just like dump this in my mouth. Man, I've really made it through the entire box. I wasn't sure if like I would slow down, but I was so hungry. These are pretty good though. They're very sweet. So I know Harmless said his favorite snack was chips, and Tomo said like cookies and candy. Get any others? What other favorite snacks do you guys have? If I missed it. Cigarettes. That's a very harmless answer. Gummies. Are you a sweet gummy or a sour gummy person? Or both, probably, but which one do you prefer? Specifically, soft chocolate chip cookies. Also, watch Kamen Rider. Do you know how many people have told me to watch Kamen Rider? It's not an insignificant number. Kamen Rider must be that good. Kamen Rider Gab is based on snacks. Oh, I see. His main suit is based on gummies. Oh yeah, that's super cool. Alright. These were pretty good though. I would give them like an A tier. Again, high A, solid B. Just because they're like pretty one note, I would say. It goes very hard. Like way more than a show based on snacks should be. I will trust your judgment. I might watch Kamen Rider at some point. Like I said, I've heard a lot of good things about it. A dash of delicious. We have Oshi Okonomiyaki. Savory, crispy savory pancake. So I had guessed that they were like crepes. They're not like crepes. Holy shit. They're like omelets almost. are packed with yam, cabbage, and eggs, then topped with sauce, mayo, and bonito flakes. Easily customizable, they'll have you saying "oshi" for delicious. These are Japanese best street foods. So takoyaki, which I really, really want to try takoyaki. I've never had it, but octopus balls sounds fucking delicious. I can't. Fried dough stuffed with octopus sounds incredible to me. I love octopus. Usually I have it in like a salad, like a salad almost. Like you pressure cook it, you clean it, and then pressure cook it to make it soft and chewy. And then you mix it with like onions and tomatoes and cilantro and that kind of thing with like olive oil and vinegar. That's how we make it. But octopus is super good. And I really want to try takoyaki sometime. This is yakiniku, which if you've never had, it's grilled barbecue meat. You can't go wrong with it. It's very tasty. And this is kushikatsu, which is it's like, I wonder if kushi means like variety, because this is like a medley of katsu things. Katsu is like fried in like breadcrumbs with like a breadcrumb coating. Most katsu things are pretty good. I have no idea what, like, tempura is pretty similar to katsu, I would say, but I wonder what kushikatsu is. So this is the udon. This is the ramen, which I will make here in a moment. I'll go take a break, and then we'll make ramen, and then we'll pick a fan name. So we'll do that here in a second. This is the kitsune udon. Wonder why it's called kitsune. Ramen, my love. Did you make it out to the Asian market, Pigeon? I wonder what. So it says, legend has it, seasoned tofu is kitsune or fox's favorite. So maybe it has like a seasoned tofu inside. It looks like it does based on the image, but I don't know if that was like they've added to it or something. Made to charm the craftiest creatures, these smooth flat noodles are flavored with tofu, wakame seaweed, deep dashi broth, and bits of green onion. They didn't have it, so I got some spices and Japanese soda. Hell yeah. Did you get like ramune flavored soda? I quite like ramune flavored soda. Like I said, it's kind of like Sprite. It's not exactly like Sprite, but it's close enough that if I say Sprite, you'll get what I mean. So these are the last two snacks. We have Donton Bori grilled crab sticks. It says chewy and salty like jerky. These crab flavored snacks are great to nibble on. So it's like a crab jerky? That sounds hella weird. This box has been crazy. I've had a lot of like really interesting things. You'd think after like 4 or 5 of these, I'd have tried most of the snack types that they offer, but there's only one piece in here, which is a bit disappointing, but I'm continually surprised by Tokyo Treats like snack variety. Oh my god. Okay. I really had to tear to get that off. Okay. Holy shit. What the it's tastes a lot like crab. It's really crab jerky. The kind that has a ball in it that you need to slap down to ignite the carbonation. I'm pretty sure that's ramen, isn't it? Is it like lemon limey? It's definitely crab jerky. Holy shit. It's very tasty. It's just weird. It's like... Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm like very confused. This box has left me really confused. Everything's like super all over the place. It's really good though. Dotonbori's food mascot. That's this guy. It's like clown jester looking man. It's got a drum set. Kuidaore Taro. Kuidaore Taro is Osaka's beloved drum-playing mascot, made to represent the city's eat-till-you-burst culture. Snack a pic with this iconic figure that celebrates Osaka's fun, food-loving spirit. And then the last snack in here is the takoyaki and soy peanuts. So it should be like octopus and peanuts. I'm very curious to see what this is. Kind of crackerjacky. Oh, I'm not opening it like that. I hate opening snacks like this. A lot of Japanese snacks want me to tear at the top, but I definitely prefer like pulling them open. Okay. Oh god. What the heck? Okay, so like little balls. I'm not sure which ones are peanuts and which ones are takoyaki. Whoa, okay. Huh. So, one, they're definitely like peanuts. They definitely taste like peanuts. They don't taste fully like peanuts. I don't really taste much octopus. But they're like seasoned. They're really well seasoned. I don't know what they're seasoned with. Here you can see I got a peanut with the little like balls done. They're really low. I don't know. So, I almost wish this snack didn't have peanuts in it, so I could try it without the peanuts. Because, like, the peanuts, like, as peanuts are, they're kind of overwhelming. They're really, really savory. Has a very, like, strong, like, savory umami flavor. And the spices are... I have no idea what spices these are. But they're really tasty. These are what I give, like, a high A tier, too. I think if they didn't have peanuts, maybe they'd be S tier. Because the peanuts are a bit overpowering. Like, even if I just eat, like, these things, because they've been sitting with the peanuts for so long, it carries a little bit of peanut flavor. If that makes sense. They're pretty good, though. I just can't quite place, like, the flavor profile. Because it's, like... It definitely does not taste like octopus. I will tell you that straight up. It does not taste like octopus. It doesn't even taste that seafoody to me. It's just, like, savory umami. But it's not even salty, though. I'd be curious to hear what other people think about this. About this snack. And, like, what flavor it is. There's also, this bag is massive. Which is why I hate opening bags like this. I probably will not eat all of these. Alright. but let me see if I can get him to come up here. Maybe I can pick him up and put him on the desk here. Oh no, he's poised to run away. He's like, feed me. Alright. I will be right back. I'm gonna go feed my cat. I'm gonna go make this ramen. This ramen. Here, let me open it up. And I'm gonna go get the soda. If you recall, if you were here at the beginning, we had a... included in the box was a soda. It was an ume soda. It was like a plum-flavored soda. So, I'll put this here. Sorry, I'm getting ready here. Yeah, so I'm gonna go make this. So this kitsune udon soda, or ramen. Let me open it up. I'll show you what it looks like. I don't know. I assume most people here have probably had cup ramen. So if you've never had cup ramen, this is how you make it like this. So you pop half the lid. Well, I don't know if you can hear him yelling. He's like, hurry the fuck up. So you'll see here on like the side, if you see there's like a little white notch. That's where you like pull the lid to. There's one on both sides. And you can see inside that it has like dried and... Oh, I guess it does have like little tofu bits. But it's ramen with like powder in a cup. And you just pour boiling water directly in the cup, and then you flip the lid back down. And it'll cook the ramen. If you don't have access to a kettle, I did not for a long time. You can make ramen by just pouring lukewarm water and then putting it in the microwave. I will tell you, it's not as good. It's weird. I don't know how to describe it. I've made tea that way. I used to make tea that way. And I made ramen that way. But microwave is not nearly as good as a kettle, and I don't know why. It's very interesting. But I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab the soda. I'm gonna go put the kettle on for the ramen, and I'm gonna go feed my cat, and I'll be back in like less than 5 minutes. So I will be right back. Where's my BRB screen? Here it is. Okay. I don't think I'm muted, so... 1 second. I gotta set this down gently. Okay. Alright. Hello. Hi. Hand cam. Hi. How's everyone doing? Long time no see. How long was I gone? Was it like 5 minutes? Hopefully it was like 5 minutes and not like 10 minutes. Oh, lordy. Okay, so I have made... thank you. So I have made the ramen. I have chopsticks. They are not doing a good job of keeping the heat in, so hopefully the ramen is cooked very well. You're supposed to like lay something across it so that the lid stays closed, so that the steam stays in. This is the plum soda. So we'll crack this open. Oh wow, that's very good. Huh. It's very light. It tastes... Excuse me. It tastes almost... It's like a better LaCroix. I have no other way to put it. If you've had like a LaCroix, it tastes kind of... It has the same vibe as that. Like a sparkling water. It tastes a bit like white grape juice. In a way. It's like a light... It's a very light flavor, though. It's pretty good, though. I quite like it. It's like LaCroix, but better, because LaCroix is garbage. This actually has flavor. So, here's the noodles. I did stick an egg in here. It's not on top, obviously. I flipped the egg over so that it would cook in, like, the water underneath. But you can see that the noodles have absorbed some of the liquid. And we will try some of this ramen. It's kind of thick. I was expecting the ramen to, like the noodles to be like rounder, like I guess not rounder is the right word, but thinner than this. But let's try this. I'm very excited. Usually the ramen is the best part of these boxes, so. Wow. That's really good. Huh. I would pay for a box of just interesting ramen. So would I. For sure. 100%. Ramen's so good. I love cup ramen. I've had a lot of different kinds of cup ramen. This one has like a very strong like pork flavor, which I was not expecting. It's got a very, very strong like meat flavor to it. Wow. Huh. Here, let me take off the flappy lid. But it's like very much like a tonkatsu ramen. I want to see if I can't get one of these here. Or one of these like tofu bricks, I think they were. You can find one. They've kind of like melted almost. Oh, that tastes like very heavily of meat. Or like little meat flavor blocks. Interesting. This is not what I was expecting at all. It's very tasty. It's very good. Is this the best thing in the box? Probably. Let me run through everything in the box again. Make sure my brain isn't missing anything. No. I don't know if it is. Is this going to be the first Tokyo Treat box that the ramen isn't the best thing? Well, I think it's better than the Kit Kats. The only question is it better than the ramen dorayaki? I was not expecting this to be a huge contender. I really like the fluffy pancake thing. This is really good, though. They're just very different. Like, this is very savory and umami flavored. It's like very meat. It's like heavy tangatsu flavor. And this was the ramen dorayaki was very sweet. Wow. It's very good, though. I mean, I cracked an egg into it. So, here, let me see if I can flip this over for the egg. Oh, I'm not going to be able to. The egg's, like, solidly on the bottom. The egg might turn this thing around, though. Oh, there you go. I don't know if you can see the egg crack, the egg yolk that's there. Let me try this. So here's another one of those like tofu brick things. This time coated in egg. Wow, that's really good. Okay, the ramen might be the best thing. Maybe I'm being unfair because the ramen always has something that's not come in the box with it. But man, that's good. The noodles are soft. They're not like super chewy. It's very, very flavorful. Each of the components feel like they're adding something to it. It has kind of like a, you know, those like miso soup bowls that you get? It has kind of like a miso-esque type taste to it as well. Man, that's really good. Really, really good. I mean, this is very obviously S tier. Man, I should get like a fucking Tokyo Treat sponsorship. I should try. Because I would love to do more of these. We got one more. So we got December box coming. I don't know if I'll keep doing these. I'll get like another subscription. But these streams are a lot of fun for me. I like eating. And see, we got some of these tofu blocks. We got some of these like seaweed things, and like radish. We got some of these like tofu blocks that are like basically just concentrated meat bricks, and then of course the egg that I put in there. Sorry if I'm slurping is too loud. Let me grab a napkin. Drink some more of this soda. What did you guys have for dinner? If you have already eaten today, if dinner is the appropriate time for you. Because this is mine. Meow. Homie's like, had mac and cheese? Hell yeah. It feels inferior, does it? I mean, I don't know how, like, what kind of mac and cheese you make, or if you made it, or what. But a lot of mac and cheese, like mac and cheese, can go pretty hard, especially if you put like bacon in it or something like that. I don't know if you guys can hear my cat meowing in the background. Just microwavable, generic. Yeah, I've had a lot of issues with like the Kraft microwavable ones. They always, I've never had the generic like microwavable mac and cheeses not like overflow on me, and I have to clean like the whole microwave because of them. I really struggle with them for some reason. Oh, this cup ramen is really good, really good. It's not my favorite of the ones that I've had of the Tokyo Treat boxes that I've had. It's pretty dang good. I wasn't expecting it to be like meat flavored. Did they say that? Did I miss that it was gonna be like a tonkotsu style or something? Oh, it says a deep dashi broth. What is dashi? Is that like meat? Nope, not that button. What is dashi? It's a broth. It's a stock. It forms the base for miso soup, clear broth soup, noodle broth soup, takoyaki soup. So dashi, excuse me, that is like a Japanese soup stock, and it's used. It has like a meaty miso-y flavor. So okay, cool. So I'll have to note that in the future. That's what that means because I wasn't expecting it, but I'm here for it. Alright, we'll go through the rest of the book while I finish up eating this. So we got all over Osaka. So here's other Osaka highlights. They've got thrills at USJ. Osaka is home to Universal Studios Japan. You can explore Nintendo World, ride things like the flying dinosaur, and watch stunning shows starring Pikachu, One Piece, and more. And we've got Denden Town, so Osaka's bustling hub for anime, manga, electronics, and collectibles. You see they have like themed cafes. I don't know if you can see. They've got like this actually looks like Kamen Rider here. I don't know if you guys can see that. My camera quality is garbage. And then Dontonbori, which we've mentioned a couple times, it's like their snack street. Huh. And a cool castle. It's a landmark. I think it's Ultraman. Oh, you know what? It might be Ultraman. Yeah. Fortunately, my camera quality is garbito. Sorry if I'm like slurping in your ears. Man. My favorite part of cup ramen is actually just drinking the broth at the end. It's so good. It's always packed with flavor. Okay. Ramen accomplished. So, thank you for being patient with me while I ate while I ate ramen in front of you, all of you. Sorry if that's not the best viewing experience, but it was certainly tasty for me. Oh man. Okay. We got. I still got to finish this plum soda. It's a very good plum soda. Okay, so there's the contest and like community photos. That they always do. That's pretty much it. So Osaka. Definitely the highlights were the ramen, of course, and the biggest highlight for me was the ramene dorayaki. That shit was tasty. This thing, definitely winners. The wasabi chips, I'm very interested to continue eating those. They're really weird. So, I mean, it's super wasabi. That one is a standout. I really like the squid chips. Let me think here. The soda was very good. These things were weird. I'm still not sure how I feel about them because they were like really good, but the texture is just like something you gotta get used to. And then the Kit Kat's always good. So yeah, that's Osaka. Thank you for taking this trip through Osaka's food life with me. We will now transition to picking a fucking fan name because I'm tired of not having something to call you guys. All right. Don't hide. Don't show that. That's for later. That's the city that we're making. We can also hide that because my party's allowed to be here for it. I don't think they're here. But they're allowed to be here for the, here, let me pull up paint. I'm just gonna pull up paint. Hopefully you guys can see that. Can you guys see that? You guys can see it. Okay. If I draw, can you guys see it? Can you guys see the circle that I just drew? Looks like you guys can. Alright. Let me get my keyboard back where the box and food was. 1 second. Oh. What the heck? Oh. I have a button that closes the window I'm in on my mouse. I didn't know that. Interesting. Okay. So, select. Delete. Okay. So, oh my god. Who cares? This is all fine. Criteria for a fan name. Let me see if you guys can see that. It's a bit small. I'll make this like 16, 18. Alright, can you guys see that? Yeah, you guys can read that. Hopefully you guys can read that. So, it needs to be connected to me. Alright, fuck this. I make this whiter. In or sound. And this can be pretty loose connection. I want you guys, because we're also kind of picking a mascot in tandem for the record. We're picking something that makes sense with you. Like, you guys need to make sense with me. Like, in existence, not just in name. Which means I think that you guys should be made of slime in some capacity. And the reason for that is it's highly customizable, so it's mutable. as the correct objective opinion is true. So the reason I think it's good for you guys to be made of slime is because slime is changeable. That's why I'm slime, right? So I can change my form as I please. But also it means that that makes it customizable. So we can have a generic form. It's very important to have a generic form that can be customized. So people can make their own. So these are like the general criteria for you guys. Select this, move this up here. So, because you have to be connected with me, let's talk about me for a little bit. So in my lore, so for those who don't know my VTuber lore, it's very loose. I don't have a thing, like a specific thing for it. Again, apologies if you can hear my cat meowing. He's like, hey, come put the food in. Are you gonna keep bothering me? He's sniffing the empty cup ramen. He's like, that smells like meat. Do you need me to... He wants me... So, he likes... Because he's got wet food. When he eats, he kind of like squashes the wet food out. Like from the center of the bowl, and he's like, come put it back in the center of the bowl, bitch. Oh, I can take off these gloves. We're not on camera anymore. Alright. So, for me, my lore, I am a slime DM. So, slime DM. And what that means is that my job is to guide adventurers to and through dungeons. So, like, if you were to think about, like, Dungeons and Dragons, or any, like, adventuring anything, my character's job is, like, hired to be, like, a guide, basically. I know the locations of, like, difficult dungeons, and I can, like, I know I have experience to guide an adventuring party through the dungeon. And that's, like, my character's job, my, like, VTuber lore's job. And that translates to my DMing. I'm a D&D DM. I DM other games if I can. I've DM'd Pathfinder, I've DM'd Trike Systems, I've DM'd a lot of things, and I plan on continuing to DM. I want to continue DMing for you guys, and I would like to eventually DM for other VTubers. I think that would be a lot of fun. That just makes me think of, like, Navi from Zelda, kind of. Hey, listen, I mean, kind of. So... how you guys fit into this, that's the question. You should look up Valor, by the way. Valor. I mean, the word Valor, if I just Google Valor, that's an actual word. It means courage. Is it like a video game or a character? Valor is a character in Fields of Mystria, isn't he? Or maybe it's Balor, Balor. Valor TTRPG. Thank you. What is Valor? Valorous Games. A heroic roleplay game. Valor is a tabletop role-playing game designed to allow players to play whatever character they can dream up. Boasts highly customizable character creation and simple, fun, active gameplay. Encouraging players. I'm reading off their website. It's like their promotional page. It's a grid map. A single 10-sided die for each player. Highly customizable. Select a few stats to specialize in. Between strength, agility, spirit, mind, and guts. Interesting. Over the course of it, so in Valor, being brave is important. The Valor stat begins at 0 and climbs slowly over the course of a scene. Interesting. I will have to check this out. Playing a campaign right now. How do you feel about it? What are your thoughts? How do you feel about combat speed? How present combat is, how much it's required, the systems in the game. I'm very curious to find out your thoughts if you are willing to share. Emily, I don't know if you're on the Discord. If you aren't, you can click the link in the pin message and the description. We have a channel for talking about these things if you would like to. It's the main tabletop system I plan. Well, I would love to learn about it if you'd like to share. If you're interested in sharing, I would love to learn. We don't. Our Discord's not super big yet, but I would be down to chat for sure. But then again, I'm not super big as a creator. I'm very grateful for the audience that I have, including you. Where was I? It is okay. I just clarified because I didn't want it to be like, hey, we got people talking about this. If, like, you know, there's only a couple of us who are talking about it. Anyways, let's focus in, because you'll get bigger and bigger. I'm not super worried about it. I just wanted to clarify for Emily's sake. I know that growth will come with time. In fact, I was actually looking at my analytics Saturday, over the weekend. It was sometime over the weekend. And every one of my streams is like better than the last one. Like in terms of like viewer retention and things like that, and like the amount of subscribers that come in, like it's always trending upwards, which is good. So I haven't plateaued yet in any sense of the word, really. Which I am quite happy about. So I'm not really worried about growth or size in any capacity. Let's talk about... You nominated me for the VTuber Awards? I appreciate that. That's very flattering. That's crazy. I don't think I would never expect myself to win in any capacity. But I appreciate that. That's very, very flattering. Holy shit. You can't see my face, but here, let me, I have toggles somewhere. Control 4? Nope. This one. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. That's, there was a small creator that deserves more spotlight one. I mean, even then, thank you. That's very, very flattering of you. Oh, is it heart, eyes, and blush? I can't do one or the other. I probably can. I probably just have it set up to be like this. Thank you very much. That's very, very thoughtful of you. I think if I were to vote for the VTuber Awards, I think most people should probably vote for Amaya Whisper. I think she's generally the most underrated VTuber I've watched. She makes very, very good content, and Her audience is relatively small. I mean, it's bigger than me, but anyone is bigger than me. But this is true. It's so true. I mean, I cannot. Her chat, is, very active. She doesn't feel like a small streamer. Her numbers just are. But she's very, very good. The content she makes is very, very high quality. So, I go on my list here. On this, I will screenshot this for you to offset all of the previous screenshots I have of you talking shit about her. But yeah, Amaya's cracked. Go check her out if you haven't. But we're talking about fan names. I would never actually talk shit about my OT. I got receipts. I know it's a bit. Don't worry. Part of the bit is that I hold this over you. Lordy. Anyways. Emily, thank you. That's, again, very flattering. I very much appreciate it. That's crazy. I thank you. Wow. I'm like stunned. Oh, wow. Thanks. Okay. I gotta focus. What role does chat play in this? So, if I have a job, that means I have a company. I'm not here to determine the company name, but I expect for you all to work for me. I think that's the kind of vibe that I'm going with for, like, the, like, lore portion for you guys. That, like, I have a company and you guys are, like, scouts. Like, you guys scout out the dungeon locations. You do marketing. Right? You're like, hey, adventurers, come check out Nori's, like, dungeon guiding, company. That kind of thing. I'm a unionize. You will not unionize. Okay, maybe it's not a company. Maybe it's a dictatorship. And there will be no unionizing. What other jobs are needed in this kind of business venture? Someone who runs the shop while I'm away. What else is needed? Like a secretary. That's for, like, planning and that kind of thing. But what do I call you guys, though? That's the real question. So, someone who does this. What do we call someone who does this? Other than, like, employee. I guess I could call you my employees, but that's a mouthful. So, I guess another criteria is that I want the name to be relatively short. Otherwise, I'm liable to give it a nickname. And then you guys would just be called the nickname. Slime employees. I also want the name to be kind of cute. Personal preference. Here, we'll close this this off for now, and I'll make a new. Must be cute and 1 to 2 syllables. We'll highlight this like yellow or something. I don't know how to highlight this. We'll make the text red. There. Okay, that did not come out properly, but sure. This part, this 1 to 2 syllables part, is the reason why Slime Minion, it's just too long. Because then I would just call you my minions. There. Let me think about this for a second. But these are mostly the criteria. You guys should probably be blue. What color am I? I'm like a bluish, grayish. I'm a very light blue. It's definitely blue though. It's like this color, maybe. Staff slime, slime hands. Maybe. Let's let me get like something like this. Not that. Brushes. Brush. I need it to be large. There we go. Guess it should be like roughly this color. Maybe a bit lighter than this, but it's fine. I could call you, like, literally, I'm looking at this and I'm like, I could just call you Scouts. Hi, Scouts. It's, like I said, it's 1 syllable. It's not really super cute, but it's fine. Let me... Thesaurus. Employee. No. This. Agent. Clerk. Laborer. What a mouthful. Hand. Help. Hireling. Hireling's not bad, but it's again a bit long. Scoutlings? Scouts is cool, but it's not cute, yeah. Scoutlets, like droplets, that's pretty cute. That's pretty cute. I kinda like scoutlets. Here, let me write down some thoughts. So we got slime minions. We got scouts, scoutlets. It's not just one real word, so you can Google it or use it in a hashtag. That's true. That is true. Shocking. After after eating a whole Tokyo Treat box, I'm actually feeling very full. I know, right? It's so surprising. Let me check Twitter to see if it's an available hashtag. How do you guys feel about scoutlets? Okay, it's not. It doesn't exist, as expected. Scoutlet's pretty cute. Thumbs up. All right. All right. That solves that. Scoutlets. I kind of like it. It's very cute. I'm a fan. Let me make this green or something. I don't know. Show that we settled on it. Well, that was actually very simple. That took less time, way less time than I thought it would. I mean, that took like what, 45 minutes at most? Not even half an hour? Damn. Scoutlets. I like it. It's cute. It's very cute. I hope I hope everyone likes it as much as I do. It's very cute. Also, I must have fucking dropped something. I need to like sweep under my desk now. I made a fucking mess while I was eating. The scoutlets. Alright. Oh my god, that destroyed the resolution. We'll make it bigger. We'll make it bluer. You know what? We'll just make it blue. I think I'm more of this color. I don't even know if you guys can see that because it's a separate pop-up. I'm gonna make this. Actually, let's make it big. Scoutlights. There you go. I might commission Amo for a mascot design. Amo, so for those who don't know, Amoret was in chat. Not only does she do VTubing, not only does she do singing, she does a lot of karaoke, and her voice is god tier. But she also does art. I've commissioned her for doodles and other art. I actually just got art back from her, like yesterday or 2 days ago that I will share with you guys soon. It's very neat. But she also does mascot design. So maybe I'll commission her for a sample scoutlet. Not only am I supporting one of the VTubers that I enjoy watching in doing so, but let me note down some other things as like we'll just send her this as like a ref sheet or something. Let me make this black. So if you guys are scouts in some capacity, right, in any capacity, you are scoutlets, so you must do some scouting. That means you need to be armed. You guys must have weapons, in some capacity. Adventuring gear. You should be small and cute. Because you're droplets. That's the droplet part of the scoutlet. Small and cute. What else? Is there anything that you guys want as part of your design? Do you want to be the same color as me or different color? Technically, I'm multicolored. So I guess it doesn't matter. You guys should also be multicolored, right? Different colors. What else? Made of slime, obviously. Definitely different colors. I agree. I think you guys should be able to be different colors. My cat flops on the floor. He's very cute. Let me take a picture of him. He's so fluffy. He's so fluffy. I'm sorry I'm distracted by my cat. I'll post it to Discord, don't worry. Oh, bumped the mic. He's so cute. There. Aw, Scoutlets. I mean, I think it's a good name. Don't you, Pigeon? We have Emily to thank for that. Yeah, it's super good. Sorry, I'm posting a picture of my cat in the Discord. Look at him. He's so fluffy. Just fucking hanging it all out there. If you guys look at the picture in the Discord, you'll understand why I'm distracted. What else? So, is there anything else that you guys want as part of your guys' design? Like, very genuinely. I love Orange Cats. He's so good. I love him. Orange Cats are peak, but he's especially peak because he's mine. We got him 2 years ago now? 1.5 years ago? It was in June, so 1.5 years ago. And I'm at the point where I would genuinely, like, not know where my life is without him. You know, he's just made that much of an impact. We need something in common, maybe just one piece of very simple gear. Oh, that is very true. Why is this 10.5 all of a sudden? What the heck? Cease. Something common. Piece of gear. Okay, that means we need an insignia. Whatever this thing is, we need something from us. The thing in your design is simple. The thing your design is simple. So I wouldn't want your mascot to overshadow you. My design is pretty simple. Yeah, the thing is, yeah. The thing is, your design is pretty simple. So our design is pretty simple. I agree that you guys should be as simply designed as I am, because I don't know if you guys have seen my design. I don't have a lot to me. Here, let me. If you guys, let me add image vtuber design. Image file. Go to art. VTuber design by Norisvastrada. Okay. Alright, that's me. As a big picture. Okay. That's very large. 1 second. 1 second. Oh god. Here, let me not let me not do that. Let me not shrink it while it's on the screen. This is me. Yeah. I look so fucking good. I feel like 1 or 2 props on the design. Valid. Alright, the full body, like a map, a telescope, or a sunflower. Yeah, I agree. Oh, a sunflower should be, so... whatever the thing is, it should probably have a sunflower on it. The sunflower would be the symbol of the company. Whatever the company's name is. But this is my design. It was made by Norisvastrada, who, if you don't know, he is in the Discord. He is a fucking goated artist. I just genuinely, I don't know how else to put it. I really like his art. I've been commissioning him for years now, like years and years. But this is me. And I think I look fucking dope. I agree. I think a sunflower should be like part of the design. I love looking at this design sheet. I genuinely, I cannot wait to get a model of this. It would be hella expensive. Hot, thank you. Thank you. I agree. I think I'm hot as fuck. But, whatchamacallit, I cannot, this model would be hella expensive. For a lot of reasons. For those, if you don't know. So, I think, again, this would be like a dream, which is why the design is very simple, because it shouldn't, like, because I would love for my model to change color with my toggle. So, like, if I have a, like, here, let me control, where's this, right? So if I have a blush, maybe I go like full pink, right? And if I have like an angry, maybe I go full red, and things like that. Like, that in and of itself would be hella expensive. And on top of that, you can see I have a little thing on my head, with a die in it, because again, I'm a DM. A 20-sided die. I think it would be really cool if I could roll the die. Like, if I could, like, click a toggle and it would randomly generate a number, on the die. Again, that alone also incredibly expensive. Because the artist would have to draw each stage of the animation of that, right? And also be able to accurately generate the number. Like, the rigger would have to generate the number. Again, it's something that would be like a crazy goal, but I think it'd be really cool. But this is again, this is like the end goal of what I want to be. Okay. Let's bring paint back up. crowdfunding idea for later. I mean, maybe, yeah. It feels weird that I can theoretically ask people to pay for something, help me pay for something, but I don't know. Money is a lot. Part of me is like, donate to my Oshis instead. They will put your money to better use. Because I, like... I think this is good. Is there anything else that we want? Let me think about this. We'll put, like, light adventure in here. Again, because it shouldn't overshadow me. I have a sword and, like, a couple pouches and that's it. Since you have a sword, they have a dagger. Scoutlands. I like that. It's so cute. It's such a cute name. It makes me want to say, like, when I read, like, Spartans. Like, if you've seen 300 the movie, I want to say, Scoutlets, what is your profession? It's so silly. I'm good at this. You are good at this. Thank you, Emily. Thank you for a lot of things. You've really, really been super great today. Okay. I think that pretty much covers it. Alright. Let me save this. File. Save. Windows. Streaming stuff. Things I make. Scoutlet. Creation ref sheet. Let's call it that for now. Okay. With that alright. Disclaimer, I don't think any of them are here. But if you are in my D&D group, I banish you. You are no longer allowed to be here. So, we will be covering things that will be discussed in game. If not next session, the session following it. Get out. Yeah. Let me throw on the pizza, keep out, campaign spoiler ahead. So, for those who don't know, pizza is the name of the party. I've covered it a couple times. The group that I am DMing on Saturday mornings. One of their characters is a chef who invented pizza in my setting. And so they named themselves Pizza, the Pizza Party, etc. We're going to be talking about Leroon. So, Pizza, I expect you to be gone now. If you are here, if I find out that you are here, you will be kicked from the campaign. That's all there is to it. I'm going to do this, and I believe I can move this. Hello, the Pizza Party. Yeah. So, for those who don't know, my party has recently landed on Toril, the island. There is one major city. It is Leroon. Oh my god. Fucking OBS keeps covering up my chat. 1 second. Stop. OBS, stop, please. Thank you. Okay, there we go. And I think you guys, please let me know if you guys can't see this. You guys should be able to. Yeah, you can. Okay. But Leirun is like a metropolis on an island. It's like, imagine an island where, the western like third of it is a giant city. We can. It's okay. Thank you. It is favela times 10. I've described it. It's split in half by a river called the Cleve. And there's a series of bridges. This is like a shopping center. The bridge is like a shopping center. It's very magically advanced, and also horribly economical. The city is run by 5 companies, and the central tension in the city is that there's no labor rights, which is why I have set up shop here. Yes, it's capitalism. It's basically Rapture, right? We're about to finish BioShock. We're finishing it this week on Thursday. Think Rapture. That being said, so I did change this a little bit. So there's the Lawbearers District. I haven't. There's 3 buildings in the Lawbearers District. There's 3 main buildings, I should say. One of them is like a joint business building. I don't know what else to call it. It's as of yet unnamed, but it basically exists for the companies. It's like a shared space for the companies and where the CEOs meet and that kind of thing. There is the bureaucracy. I have no idea how to spell bureaucracy. How big are the bridges? Pretty big. They cover the whole cleave. Excuse me. So they go like basically along the length of the city. But they don't ever really extend past like the riverfront, basically. Here, in fact, I just had paint open. Let me open a new paint. This is done. I'll just draw. Just draw it out for you guys, so you can see it. Why is this here? Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, you meant big as in, like, size-wise. And the answer is yeah, there's definitely room for that. Let me do this, actually. Open up paint. I thought you meant, like, how big is the district? Can I? Shapes. So, if this is Toral, right? Leirun as a city is like here. And then there's two like volcanoes on the other side of the mountain, on the other side of the island. And then this area is like forest and like mountain foothills, basically. And then, like, this is grassland. And then, like, this is all, like, farmland for the city. And then, for the city proper, right, you got, like... Here, let me do this. Make it blue. Got, like... this. Sure. Like, oh my gosh. Really? Where's the gap? I don't see a gap. Whatever. This is all like the cleave. The bridges is like this section. And it like literally has bridges. And then the lawbearer, like the city's cut in half like this. This is like the lawbearers district, which is like where wealthy people live, and where like the government sits and stuff like that. This is the Spurges, which is like the residential area, and then this is like the fulminants. Like the whole city, the rest of the city is like atrocious, poor quality, like poor labor quality shops and stuff like that. It's like factories and that kind of thing. So. Okay. Hopefully that gives you guys a better sense of like what the city looks like. But here I didn't end up spelling bureaucracy wrong. Thank you. But there's also the temple. The Temple of Abadar is also jail. So there's 13 gods in my setting. Mixture of Faerunian, like WotC D&D gods, and also Pathfinder gods. Abadar is the lawful neutral. He's the god of civilization, justice, law, and money. And here in Leyrune, being a capitalist society, of course they like focus on the money aspect of worshipping Abadar. In Leyrune, Abadar is like the number one god by like a lot. But the party, so recently the party was at a temple of Abadar that we designed on stream. You guys can go check it out. There was a past stream where we designed a dungeon. That was the Temple of Abadar. It was the Temple of Permanence, I believe it was called. That was created by the Aegis Order, an ancient Abadar order. Anyways, the party was just there, and while they were there, they found a sacred artifact. It was the fragment of antiquity of Serenre, so each of the gods like left a piece of their power on the material plane. Serenre, the goddess of light and like redemption and fire, she's like the sun god, basically. She had her fragment of antiquity in the Temple of Abadar. Well, the Aegis Order, they had like taken it and like stored it there because the temple was basically designed to house powerful artifacts and keep them safe where no one can touch them. And for the Pyramol, the art of the fragment of antiquity, it was like in a cascading thing of lava, right? And one of the players was like, "We need that. It's one of the most powerful artifacts in existence. It's literally a fragment of a god's power. We need that. And so he stuck his hand in lava, which is fucking metal, right? I can't blame him for that. That was the only way to do it. You couldn't teleport it. You couldn't, like, the whole purpose of the challenge was to test, the reason, like, it's stored that way is to test people's, like, bravery, basically. And he was like, I'm sticking my hand in lava. So he lost his hand. They got the Pyramol, but his character literally, like, rolled high enough that he, like, literally, like, came away with, like, without an arm. He, like, literally had, like, I think was just below the elbow. He did not have a hand anymore. He didn't have an arm there. And so, when they got to Leirune, the first thing that they did was go try to find someone to see if there was a powerful enough cleric that could cast the spell Regenerate. Which, for those who don't know, Regenerate is a 7th level spell, which means you have to be at least level 13 to cast it. So you need to be a level 13 cleric at a minimum. And that's not very common, but here at the Temple of Abadar, they were like, hey, so the party went to the Temple of Abadar, and they basically were like, hey, can we, like, get this scene? And the guys were like, the people there were like, here, fill out this paperwork and take it to, like, the far room on the left, basically. There were, like, lines of doors, and people were, like, getting treated for things. I mean, it's Magic Society. You don't go to a doctor, you go to a cleric. But this was like, here, fill out your medical history, yada, 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 like you would at a doctor's office. Because bureaucracy. And the party, so when they went, like, he filled out his paperwork, and he, like, shoved it through, like, the door, basically, and he, like, did the drop through the door. And the player, was like, hey, these people like money, right? While I'm at it, let me drop through, some money. And do clerics also have a 5-hour wait time before being treated? So here, usually no, but here the answer is yes. Because that's kind of like the point of this society, is like bureaucracy and wait times and that kind of thing. So yes. But there wasn't anyone in line for the Pope, like the Archbishop, or in this case, it's the Archbanker. So the biggest tragedy. So the person who's in charge of this temple is Archbanker Borman Blackfire. Who is a character I made for a previous campaign. Not that I played, but I DM'd in this setting. One of my players was from Toril before I made all this, and he was like, hey, I have a friend who's named Borman Blackfire, and he's a cleric. And that was like all the player gave me, and I was like, sure, I'll stick him in my setting somewhere. And over the course of that campaign, Borman came into the possession of Abadar's Fragment of Antiquity. So Borman has the Hammer of Ashlar, I think it's called. But it's basically like Abadar's like sacred artifact. Borman is a very, very powerful cleric. I don't think he's quite level 20. He might be like level 18 though. He's like super powerful. But the one thing that the party did not know this, but the thing about Borman is that Borman, he only ever, so a thing about Abadar in my setting being the god of money, clerics, by the law of Abadar, clerics of Abadar have to receive payment for the services that they are rendered. So if you were a cleric of Abadar in my campaign, right? If someone asked you to cure wounds them, I would be like, you have to ask them for money to the player because that's part of Abadar's tenets. He's the god of money, so if a cleric of Abadar does something for you, you have to pay them. If they don't get paid, they won't, if they do, they're like, no, don't worry about it. It's for free, right? If they do that, they will lose their powers. Abadar will be like, no, you're going against my code, which is very funny to me. But Borman does not like that. It's the one thing he doesn't like. He doesn't like feeling like he's taking advantage of people who is very good aligned. The god of capitalism, yes. But Borman, he doesn't feel good about taking advantage of people who are infringed upon. So Borman tries to do what he can to take as little money as possible. So when Baird, the player with one arm, he slides his paperwork in and slides in some money. Borman, who's in his office, he opens the door as the guy's walking away and is like, hey, you left your money, because he's trying to return it. He's like, I haven't done anything for this person, at least let me give him the money back. That's Borman does that. And then Borman, seeing the player character getting a look at him, he's like, oh, you have the Pyre Maul on your hip, the thing for Serenray. Who the fuck are you? Why are you why are you here? Obviously you're someone who's important if you've got this super holy magical good artifact on you, right? Come talk to me. So he invites him into his office, they talk, and Borman's like, hey, yeah, I'll cast Regenerate for you, and he ends up charging the party 1 gold because he's obliged to for regenerating. And he's a bro. Borman's just a bro. So in this town of scumbags, the party has managed to find the one actually decent person, which is very funny. So Borman has set them on a quest that is aligned with the party's main quest. The party's on here because in the volcanoes there's a mystical artifact that the party's trying to collect. It's the MacGuffin of the campaign. It's in what they suspect to be the dragon sword. So dragons in my setting, there's one dragon of each color in my setting, right? Dragons are on the verge of extinction in my setting, and the way dragons now reproduce, now that there's a spell cast on dragonkind, basically that if a dragon dies, where they die, in egg forms, right? So they're kind of like phoenixes. They don't reincarnate, but just a new dragon just pops into existence, basically. Where they a little bit after they die. And the party has figured that out because they are currently carrying a black dragon egg with them. It's a very long, convoluted story, but the parties ran into basically every color of dragon that exists in some capacity. Even though there's only one of each color, somehow they always end up running into dragons. Borman has tasked them, so the bronze dragon is currently enslaved by the red dragon who lives in those volcanoes. The red dragon is dormant because of fight in trying to enslave the bronze. The red was wounded and has fallen dormant. Borman, he's like, hey, you guys are a powerful adventuring party. Go free the bronze dragonborn while the red is dormant, right? So they were like, hey, we're already going to the red dragon's lair, I guess, if that's what's at the volcanoes. We're already heading to the volcanoes for like the MacGuffin. Let's do this while we're there. So next session, they're going to take a day in Leirune, and they are going to then set out for the twin volcanoes, which I probably need to name something. But here's all the stuff that you can buy in the city. Here's all the things that are made in the city. But we need to do this. I mean, it's already almost 10. We probably won't get a ton done. But we need shop names and things like that for like when the party goes shopping, and I want to do that kind of thing. But I'm kind of eepy. I don't really want to do this right now. Let's do this. Technically, Captain the Guard is Warren Blackfire. Let me do this. Because the Guard is like the clerics of Abadar, basically. I don't know what to call them. What should we call the clerics of Abadar? So real, so valid. I know, right? I'm just very tired. It's been a very EP day. I've done like nothing today other than this stream. I was watching BB earlier, BB Cora, who is another small VTuber. She's really good. She's very comfy. I was like falling asleep in her game. She was streaming Shining Nikki and Love Nikki, which are like fashion games. It was very fun. But I was so sleepy during that stream. I was like watching and like on the verge of sleep the whole time. What do we want to call these guys? Let me go pull up the Abadar stuff. Let me pull up my notes on him. In my Rhyme, Google Drive, Rhyme, Cosmos of Rhyme. Let me open up Religion in Rhyme. Let me pull up Octavius's Guide to Rhyme, because that also has some information. Campaign handouts, Octavius's Guide. This. Where is the Pantheon? Okay, so Abadar, the Lawbearer. This is incorrect. It's called Axiom now. So the symbol of Abadar is a gold scale on a gray background. Domain of Civilization and Law. This document has fucking nothing in it. Alright. Let me go down to Abadar. So the hammer is called the Hammer of Ashlar, if I recall correctly. What? Why is Abadar not first? Why is this not in alphabetical order? Who the fuck made this? I made it, but... yeah. What does Ashlar mean? Where the fuck did I get Ashlar from? Oh, it's a type of masonry. Huh. Look at past Nori. Basing things in reality. Ashlar. is a type of masonry. It's like a cut of masonry. Is a cut and dressed stone made for facing walls of brick and stone. It's like rough hewn masonry. Interesting. Huh. Why don't we call them the Knights? The Knights of Ashlar. Oh, that's this. This should go here. The logo is a gold scale, a gray background, because that's the symbol of Abadar. The jail is just the Temple of Abadar. Did I name the Temple of Abadar? No. What should we name the Temple of Abadar? It should be a name like the Vatican, you know, something like that. Where it's like one word, when people say it, they know what it means. Where did the word Vatican come from? The name Vatican was already in use in the time of the Roman Republic for Ager Vaticanus, a marshy area on the west bank of the Tiber, across from the city of Rome. About the etymology of Vaticanus, there are several hypotheses. According to Bartold George Nebher, toponym refers to the archaic Etruscan settlement called Vaticum. Varro derives the name from a childbirth deity named Vaticanus, the god of whalings. Huh. The term was ultimately the science of Vaticani, derived from Vates, soothsayer prophet, to Kano, to sing. Interesting. I gotta prep for bed, but have fun. See you! Thank you, Homeless. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. You guys. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Sorry, I'm sleepy, so I'm out of it a little bit. Oh, maybe I should go to bed. What is a word for you two, Nori? I'm not going yet. Give me a second. Let me at least name the temple. What do you call the ringing of hammer on steel? Name for ringing hammer on steel. Is there a name for that sound? Oh, just like a ring. An anvil. Let me just go to Wikipedia. Let me see if there's like a... What do you call the workshop? Because these things should be based in like the anvil. I don't know. I don't want to call it the anvil because it should also describe how it looks, which is gaudy as shit. Like the temple looks, in appearance, like it's gold plated, right? It looks crazy, like wealthy, because I mean it's the god of money. It's literally a temple to the god of money. So it looks like the Vatican. um, what would you call that? What would you call a building that looks like it's made of gold? The seat of Midas, but Midas is in the setting, so true. True. Unfortunately, he's not. When I think about this, where does the word gold even come from? Oh, it means it was like an Indo-European root word of yellow. Inorium or gel, which means yellow. Which is why it's associated with the sun. Huh. Latin aurum? Oh, we could call it like the orate. So gold is... How's that spelled? Latin aurum. I think like the orate. Call it the orate. Which means that the knights should be the orators. This is Archbanker. Technically, he wouldn't be in charge. He's in charge of the whole church. He's not necessarily in charge of the guards. This person would be underneath him. Auditors? I mean, it is fitting. It is fitting. I was like, that's good. That is good. Because it comes from like aurum, which is Latin for gold. Which is why the symbol for gold on the scientific table is AU. The captain of the guard. The captain of the guard should probably be a gnome or a halfling. Given that this is like the historical origin of gnomes and halflings. Should it be related to one of... This person should probably be related to one of these companies. So, probably of the last name of one of these people. Maybe a marble mantle. It can't be Gormley the Third. Gormley the Third is a character. Is the player character, actually. He's the person... Gormley Tritus the Third is actually Borman's friend that I mentioned from a previous campaign. And he exists in the current campaign, which is why it can be him. Tesla does not have a child. So it's got to be Either the Cloud Names, the Bramble Bitches, or the Foriettes. If we're gonna go family associated. Maybe we can make them from the Strongblades, which is like, so there's like a union. This is like the rebellion, so to speak. It's a union. Shocking. It's the NFL. The National Federation of Labor is not the National Football League. Because I thought that was funny. So... Yo, what? What is it, buddy? He's like, get the fuck off your computer and play with me. I kind of like the idea of making the Captain of the Guard related to, like, the Union, because it would be like the Union Busters versus the Union. So let's make them a Strongblade. Which means they are a halfling? Right? No. It means they're a gnome. Strongblades are gnomes. Strongblade. Do we want the Captain of the Guard to be a boy or a girl? What do we want to name them? They be a man or a woman? Let me pick up gnome name generator. Are gnome names any good? They're okay. I think I prefer halfling names. What do you think for the Captain of the Guard? Man or woman? I gotta know whether I should click on get female names or get male names. I'll let you guys pick. If you guys care at all, if you have any thoughts. I mean, if you don't, I can just pick something. Or they could be evil MB rep. That's true. As someone who is, does not feel represented by their birth gender, I hesitate to put someone who also does not feel that way in the evil category, but, sure. We can do that. It's just like token evil non-binary person sounds awful. But I know plenty of people who are non-binary who would be like, hell yeah, let's be evil, but like it doesn't feel good to represent them that way in my setting, if that makes sense. Especially since I don't have very many non-traditional gender roles in my setting. Because the world I've made is very traditionalist. By design, because the world is meant for players to, like, rebel against. Dang. I mean, we could. I have no issue with it. I just need to know what button to click. Because it says get male names, get female names. Breaver? Kind of like this name. What the heck? Krasiver? Krasiver is also not a bad name. Breaver? We can make a Breaver. Breaver could be either gender. I can go by Bree. Bree at Cookie Box. How do you guys feel about that? Do a guy and make him a full Pinkerton? Hell yeah. I'm about that. 100%. Okay, don't do that. Don't autocorrect me. Okay, that's good enough. This is good enough. We've done a lot. We got names. We named the place. I gotta do all this. at some point before Saturday. I'm very sleepy right now. But any progress is good progress. Oh, oh man. Yawny. Very EP. Let's do one of these. Alright. Well, thank you everyone who stopped by. We're gonna call it here. Tomorrow we got Ender Lilies. I think we have about 2 streams left, 2 to 3 streams left of Ender Lilies tomorrow. So, or two to 3 streams left of Ender Lilies. So tomorrow will not be the finale of that. We will be exploring the Verboten Gardens, which I'm not sure how. Good night, Crovan. Good night. Good night. I'm not sure how that's gonna go, but we will we'll make it work. Thursday we have the finale of BioShock. I'm very excited for that. BioShock turned out to be very, very interesting. I have so many thoughts about BioShock. Like everything to do with like the plane crash, the whole introduction. I want to like play the game again from a new perspective, if that makes sense. Because the whole like concept of the very beginning of the game changes. Even starting out with Atlas or Fontaine, like his first communications, the way that Andrew Ryan speaks to you. I don't even know if Andrew Ryan realizes. Well, he must, right? He must realize who you are from the get-go. Which begs the question, why the fuck is he trying to kill you? Why does he spend this whole time trying to kill you instead of saying, would you kindly betray Fontaine? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just... A lot of Andrew Ryan's actions throughout the course of the game don't make a lot of sense to me. Because at any point, instead of just trying to send splicers to kill you, he could make you kill yourself, he could make you kill Fontaine, he could do a lot of things. But I guess I'll save my thoughts for... Well, I've kind of already spoken a lot of them, but I would go on this rant on Thursday after we finish the game, because there's a lot to think about in terms of like context for what Andrew Ryan is trying to do and accomplish throughout the course of the game. As like the game's quote-unquote main villain, right? He's presented as the villain for the majority of the game. But the whole time, like, after you find out Fontaine's, like, code yellow, and whatever, we'll get into it later. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Ender Lilies. Thank you for the stream. Thank you. I appreciate each and every scoutlet. Hell yeah. Thank you, Emily, for your help, and coming up with the name, and getting us there. I'm very happy to have all of you Scoutlets here with me. And I really like the name. Thank you, Pigeon. Thank you, everyone, for coming by and helping out, and I appreciate you all. So, with that, I say good night. Good night, good night. Good night. Mute. Good night.